What is up, guys? It's Bobgar, and this is the match of the century. We've got mono white humans. Actually, that's a lie. It's white blue humans. We have white blue humans against mono black vampires. Could this matchup be any more hype? I'm pumped. I'm gonna YOLO keep this. That's how vampires live. No, this could be a little rough. I probably should have mulliganed this. Oh, here's start's going to be a little slow, it looks like, so that's good for us. Not what we needed, that's alright. We're going to put down a Viserys here. And Viserys see what we can see. It's tempting to just block with him and scry, but probably not right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's got all our colors. Smuggler's Copter, that one's pretty good. That's very good, actually. It's a little scary. Oh, no attacks in. I probably would have attacked, but I guess it keeps me from attacking in. Well, doesn't look like I have a good play this turn, so I'm just going to pass, and then this guy's a potential play for next turn. She gets up to 3. She could like reflector mage or something, but I'm not sure if reflector maging Viserys here is worth it or not. But I bet she at least crews up the copter and swings in. She does. Gets in for 3, gets the loot. What does she discard? Discards a land. Yeah, I take it. Smuggler's Copter is so good. Thalia, short, that's fine. Okay, she passes. I get another one of those. It's not going to be terrible. Well, sack your Thraben Inspector. I'm sure you're super disappointed by that. Oh, I need to choose a player. I'll choose my opponent. I think that's the correct choice. All right, and I can't really attack into a Thalia, so I'll just pass. I feel like we're losing this, but we're gonna lose it pretty slowly. Is the good news. All right. Probably cruise up Copter here is my guess. Yep. Gets in for 3 more. Gets to loot again. Gets to draw to something good probably. Gets rid of another plains. Yeah, it's so good in these creature decks just because it like gets rid of your flood. Right. Takes me to 14. She's got a creature it looks like. It is another Thraben Inspector. Oh, it's not the best. She could just sit on and break a clue too if she wants. Alright, she passes. I get. Well, those could be good next turn. Ah. Well, moment of truth. Nocturnus is going to be pretty bad against. Well, I get. Even if she bounces that, I have a pretty good hand next turn. The thing is, I probably attack in because she has Reflector Mage. What do these two even do? Not very much. I guess I could leave Gatekeeper back. So if she has Reflector Mage, I'm in rough shape. If she doesn't have Reflector Mage, I'm fine. But yeah, let's get in. Okay. This was definitely a land heavy hand, but we have at least hit a pocket of non-land. That's pretty good. End of turn, breaks clue. Yep, with the 4 cards. She's winning the card advantage race for sure. She has Reflector Mage on Nocturnus. Yep, that is what I assumed given how much card filtering she had gotten. Not really a huge deal here, but it's certainly going to be annoying. It's going to let her get in for 6 here, and then she's guaranteed basically 3 the turn after that. I mean, I could block, but I probably won't. Although I could see, well, I don't know. I could see an argument for leaving Reflector Mage on defense and crewing with Raven Inspector instead. And in fact, that's what she does, so she only gets in for 5 here, taking me to 9. At least I assume she attacks with both. She could leave back Thalia too if she's worried about me getting in too much damage. No, she does attack that. I think that's what I would have done too. I could see an argument for leaving her back if you were really worried about me having something that could burst, but I think it's the right move to get in there while you can. I mean, I think it's going to come down to not this turn that I'm about to have, but the turn after, whether I happen to have a black card on top of my library. Like, I feel like that's going to be the deciding factor. Okay, puts down that. And she got a student too. Oh, it's not. That's actually also pretty good. All right, 1, 2, 3. She knew that was coming. 4, 5. Can't really attack in here against the 2/3. That's the other problem with Reflector Mage. This is a pretty good blocker against our team. So let's pass. I'm not 100% sure whether she attacks in with Smuggler's Copter here or not. The argument for not doing it is if I play Nocturnus again, and I have a black permanent on top, 3, 7, 11, 15, 18 damage right there. It's a lot. And then she wouldn't have that to block. Although, actually, I think probably attacking makes sense, because if I do that, I'm not sure she has a way to stop it. Unless she also has Reflector Mage, in which case it might make sense to not do it, because that would take me down by an extra guy. But right now she only has 1 blocker if I play Nocturnus and they all get flying. So yeah, a little tricky. I'm not sure what I would do. She does crew it up, and she does attack with it, it looks like. Attacks with those 2. I don't know if she wants to attack with Thalia. Maybe she has something special here. I'm trying to think of cards in her deck that could blow me out here, and I can't think of any off the top of my head. So I'm going to assume she doesn't have one, and that she just didn't think about it, or maybe she just really wants the Smuggler's Copter to connect. I'm not sure which. I can always sack Drana if I want. But if she has some blowout card, it's kind of better to get it out of her hand now anyway, probably. She lets it go. I take 3, going to 6. Okay. Thalia's Lieutenant. No, Thalia's Lieutenant she would have played for. So that is another Smuggler's Copter. Okay, so that gives her some... Oh, another Thalia. Alright. Maybe that's why. Maybe she just didn't care about losing it and she thought she might get in 3 damage, but she already had another copy of it. Alright, I go to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this has got to be the play. And then it's just, if I have... Nope, I have Swamp on top, so I don't win here. So I think I just pass, and I have to probably commit to pretty bad blocks. And then I just have to have one on top next turn. I could attack in with some number of guys. That actually might be good. Well, let me think. Well, the problem is she has Smuggler's Copter now, so I guess not. Yeah, let's just pass. And I can't go low at all, really. Can I survive the turn? I think I need to throw away Drana on a Smuggler's Copter and pretty much block everything else she swings with. Which is not the end of the world, but it's a little annoying. But she might not want to swing that much, because I have good blocks across the board pretty much. The only thing I might not have a good block against is Student of Warfare once she crews it. I guess Reflector Mage on Nocturnus again would be pretty bad for me. Or if I just have 2 lanes in a row, which is also possible. Both of those I think will just lose me the game more than likely. Does have Reflector Mage on Nocturnus, so that's a good start. That probably almost just wins her the game. Yep, I mean that Swamp on top, it was we had a 65% chance to win or something like that. A 66% chance to win since we won 20 lands. And yeah, we didn't get it. If we had hit anything other than a swamp, we would have been golden. So not much you can do. It's something that happens. I think we pretty much totally have lost at this point. It's hard for me to think of a way where we could end up not losing. But I'm gonna play it out. Man, super unfortunate, but yeah, it happens. Well, she only goes for one here. That's super interesting. Swings in. Alright, she attacks in. I could block here if I wanted to. I think that's not what wins me the game. I think going to 2 is more likely to win me the game. So let's go to 2. Well, I know there's a land on top, and I don't really want to land. Do I just sack one of my creatures to scry? The thing is that all I'm probably getting is another creature if I scry, so maybe it's better to just take the land here. Have all the blockers. No, let's not do it. Okay, draw. Swamp, play it. Can't play any of my cards in hand. Don't really have good attacks. Now let's pass turn. Okay, goes to combat. Didn't level student up. Which is something I might have done if I were her. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. She does crew up both, so she's forcing me to block with Drana, which seems correct to me. Okay. She attacks. Gets a bunch of loots. Go to block. Let's block here. 1, 2, 3. Kill this one. I think she misdid that because this gives it protection from white creatures, and that's not a white creature. She swung all, that would have won the game for her. I don't know why she didn't swing all. I should probably just scoop because I think that was just a very slight misplay. Yeah, there's just no reason not to swing all when you have that card, I think. There's literally... I don't know how many copies of Smuggler's Copters there are in the deck, but however many there are, that's the one card that doesn't work with it. Alright, so we're up against humans. Flying Death Touch actually feels pretty good here. Maybe over Drana's. Feast of Blood might actually be pretty good. I think I'm going to go that over, like, maybe Night's Whisper. I think that it looks pretty good to me. I could go up, like, I could see putting in, like, 1 Goldraz Assassin. I think I will over a Lacerator, maybe. Kills a fair amount of your stuff once it gets going, but it takes a long time to get going because it costs so much to level up. Anyway, I think she would have had that anyway. I just felt bad because she obviously shouldn't have played that spell there, and she would have won the next turn. I don't think I actually could have won that turn either because I had to sacrifice that guy and kill her thing. I could only play of the Nocturnuses, and that would only get me in for 11 damage, I think. So I only had 3 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 damage was the most I could have gotten in for. So anything other way I could have gotten in for more? I don't think so. I could have gotten a 2. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, let's go first. Well, we have the opposite problem as last time. I think I have to mulligan the 1-lander. 2-lander I will keep, although it's not great. We do have a nice smooth curve. Hopefully there's a land on top for me to get. I'd probably bottom anything other than land at this point. This guy's really a 3-drop, obviously. Let's keep. I love that guy, but I think he goes to the bottom. Oh, turn off auto yield. Oh, crap. That would have been bad. What was I doing? I don't know why I thought it was her turn first. Land. Go. Oh. Hopefully we get a land on top. She has Champion of the Parish. I have, well, that's a pretty good one too. Let's Gifted Aetherborn here. Come on, land on top. Man, we went from starting with a 4-lander and getting 6 lands total to just being stuck on 2 lands. Not the way I'd like to see vampires go out, but if it works out that way, it's the way it goes. She puts down Raven Inspector, buffs up Champion. Nope, and no attacks. Alright, land. Come on, one time. Nope. I mean, it's a guy I can play at least. That's a little unfortunate. I could attack with Gifted Aetherborn. Maybe that's even worth it, because she probably just is going to go straight into a Reflector Mage. It holds so much at bay. If she just happens to not have Reflector Mage, which she only has about a 50% chance of having, puts me in good shape, so... Alright. Come on, land off the top. Well, at least we have a mana dump next turn if we need it. Not that this would be super bad if we have to do it. We have to start pumping this guy up, but I guess that's why the Knight's deck is a little, the Human's deck is a little better than the Vampire's deck. It just has a little bit of a smoother curve. I do think the reason we lost that first game was just super bad luck, but it's not much else you can say. I mean, it happens. 2 white, maybe Thalia's Lieutenant or something. Yep. That's going to be a big Champion of the Parish. It's a 4/4. I have a Death Touch to block it, but it's big. Don't know if it's worth attacking or not here for her. She goes ahead and attacks with both. Go to blocks. I mean, I think I'll block this one. She'll do 4 to me. I'll gain 2 back, and I'll kill her creature. Alright, she lets it go. I go to 18. I draw. Oh my goodness. I think I just passed turn here. I really need a land though. This is getting sad. At 9 cards in, we should have hit. I guess average is only 3, so it's not that crazy. Alright, Reflector Mage. Presumably on Gifted Aetherborn. Sure. I think she has the thing that gives them pro thing until end of turn. That's my guess. You got it. Well, if I never draw a land, I will lose this game. It's the game you win if you draw a land, and if you're stuck on 2 lands forever, you lose. Oof. Little rough. Alright, so it's getting in for 7 here. Man, I think I take... You know what? I'm going to force her hand. I'm almost 100% sure she has it, but... I mean, it's not getting any better. So, if she has to use it here, she can't use it later. And my mana situation is so screwed that I just have to do that. Yep. I knew that was happening, but like I said, I just didn't have a choice. My mana situation is totally boned, basically. I drew my one of guy that requires. I literally put in a single Goldraz Assassin, and it would have been better than either of my other 1-drops here, so I'm not really complaining, but he's also the one that. Okay, thank you. Thank God. This gives me a couple options. I could Butcher. He'll probably just sack Reflector Mage. Or I could Gatekeeper, rather. Or I could Vampire Nighthawk. Alright. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Pass turn. Okay, plays mana, Soldier of the Pantheon, that's fine. Creatures get bigger, that's also fine. Goes to combat. Interesting. I will definitely take 3 from that. That seems totally fine. Okay, you got it. Another land. A lot of land. And passes. Alright. What are my options? I could do this one, but that doesn't feel super good here. But it might use it uses my mana the best, I guess. I could do this one, get another blocker out. Also gains me life. This just gets that. It's not very good. I could put out this, but it's really just a chump blocker. Alright, I guess I just do this. This is not good though. I actually might have broken the clue on her turn just because she has mana up now still, so it could have been that she could have spent the mana right away, but I don't know. 2 mana, gather the townsfolk, makes her guy super big. Yep. Always yield, always yield. Right, does she also have Reflector Mage or something ridiculous like that? She also could have another Brave the Elements. That would just kill me here if she does. Okay, another Thalia's Lieutenant. Makes all the creatures bigger. That's a good one. Well, you can't ask for a better draw than she's gotten, that's for sure. Watch your last card be Brave the Elements and I'll just cry. Okay, it goes to attacks. She just attacks with those two. She just doesn't want her big ones dying. I mean, I think I just take. I don't think there's any reason to bother killing these guys. The one argument I could see is if they can only do 3, and if I double block, I'll kill 1 and gain 4, and I'll gain a life overall. That could be worth it. Do I want to do that? If I do this, I gain 4, lose 3, so I go to 9. I have 2 blockers, play down this, which is not a good blocker, but that's fine. The other option is to not block at all, go to 2. Next turn, block if she attacks in with those. If she doesn't, I got time anyway. I don't think either of them are particularly good. I think I'll just take. I'm not convinced that's right either. Right. Moment of truth, what do I get? It's a land. Well, I did kind of need a land. Vampire Nocturnus. What do I have on top? Oh, I have Vampire Nocturnus on top. Well, depending on what her last card is. So I swing, I would go back up to 10, but she has way lethal attacks. I think I just have to keep back and block like crazy. And hope that she doesn't have either Reflector Mage or Brave the Elements, because either of those just kill me on the spot, I think. Smuggler's Copter doesn't kill me on the spot, so that's nice. I also have to hope now that I don't draw a land. If my next card is a land, I think I lose. But my next card is not a land. I have some small chance. Okay. Well, I'll have the knowledge before I cast the Nocturnus at least. She attacks with everything. Does this just kill me? I don't think it does. Unless she has... well, she had Brave the Elements, she would have used it already. I have to block a lot of things. So we go to blocks. I think I need to block... here, here, here... 7, so I'm going to go up by 8. I can't really afford to take 7, so I think I need to block like this. So this guy will live, so she'll still have a 7/7. I'll gain 8, take 5. She'll lose this guy, and this guy, and I'll lose this guy and this guy. Is there any better way to block? Yeah, I can't afford to let either of these through, and I think I want to keep my other lifelinker around. So let's try this. And I still think Melissa is quite likely to win. But I did live through the turn. I have a Bloodline Keeper on top. So part of me wants to play Nocturnus. If I play Nocturnus, I have a whole lot of damage on board. The only question is, do I attack with both? If I attack with both, I can always chump here if I need to, although that feels really bad. Yeah, the thing is, chumping here would feel really bad, which is probably what's going to happen, because that's probably going to get one bigger. So 6 plus 7 is 13. That would take her to 7. This is also my death touch, which can trade with this no matter what. Maybe I should leave it back. I feel like I got to attack with 1, otherwise I'm going to slowly lose the game. Is that actually correct, or is that just a terrible way to think? But if I attack in, she can attack with this. I'll have to sack one of my Nocturnuses. I'm just going to pass. I'm so unsure about what to do here. I mean, at least this way, if she attacks him with Thalia's Lieutenant, I have Nocturnus to block. I mean Nighthawk to block. Champion of the Parish, that one's not too big a deal, although it does make her guys bigger, which is what I was worried about. So I would have been blown out having to chump block. She has 1 card left in hand. Okay, combat. No attacks, alright. I flip. I do flip a swamp, so all these people are puny people. They're also, this is the only flying one, so she can get into it for at least 3. Is there a way for me to live here? For sure. Well, I could put in my own copter to trade with Melissa's copter, and then put in this for no value. Just tap it. That would put me in a pretty bad position, though. I would like block, 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 take 3. I can play Captivating Vampire, which gives them all a small bonus. If I play Captivating Vampire, what happens? So I put down Captivating Vampire. I can also start thinking about what I could do next turn. Because if I play these 2 and I don't have to do anything, I can play this and flip it next turn. Oh, I can also just play Bloodline Keeper here, right? So that would be a 3/3 flyer. How would that work? Blocks probably one of these. Block, block, so block, block, block. I take 3 here, trade here, gain 2. This is the best use of mana. I'm gonna have 5 mana next turn, so I could do this plus this or something. Or this plus this. Alright, let's try it. Probably not the right play. It's super hard to tell what the right play is at this point. I went through a million different scenarios and none of them seemed good to me, so I picked one. Okay, she has Reflector Mage. Reflector Mage would be pretty good. No, just another Smuggler's Copter. That's not too bad. Okay, she crews up a Copter. Goes on the attack. I could block. Does she only attack with Copter? That's what it's looking like. She attacks with a single Copter. She'll have 1 Copter back to block. No, she just attacks with that. I think I take. Sucks to go to 2, but I think I don't want to lose either of these 2 guys. She gets rid of a land. She might be able to play something post-combat. Please don't be a land on top. Anything other than a land would be super good. Yes, that's pretty good. Do I just win here? I feel like I might. No, she can block 1 thing, right? I think I play Captivating Vampire. Maybe I do just win here. I only see 1 blocker. I think I'm only going to need 3 of these 4 untapped creatures to get through unless she has something. Okay. This is like 40 damage in the air. Cruise up Copter. Yeah, that's fine. They're all flying. It's 39 damage worth of flying. She has a kill spell, she can live with 1 life, and that actually might win her the game if she does have a kill spell. She has like Condemn or something. She hasn't scooped yet, so it's quite possible. I still think it was right to go for it here, but... Or maybe she can loot to a Condemn. Because... No... well, I don't know. I don't know what happens. Nope, I got there. Sweet. I was thinking she can't condemn the lifelink one, because that's the 9. She'd have to condemn one of the 2 10s. This one, both would cost me 2 damage also, but then I would still do like 16. I would get 6 back and have a blocker. I probably would have lost if she had like a condemn or some kill spell there, but she didn't. That worked out pretty well. Is there anything else I want to do? I had a serious mana problem there. I got a little lucky to not lose that. Maybe I will run 1 assassin. It's like, it's not good, but late game, if I get a game like the second one, obviously he's terrible. If I get a game like the first one, he becomes pretty good. So it just matters if I draw 6 land or not, you know? Never drew this. This would have been pretty good in the game. I think I pretty much run it back. I liked a lot of what I had. Yeah, let's try it. I ended up with a lot of my high mana curve guys, but it ended up working out. We squeaked that in the end. It was super close. I think we probably both made a lot of mistakes on both sides. I think this one I will keep. It's a little slow, but it has enough lands to do some good stuff, and it has some pretty good cards in it too. Keeps it 6. Land. Yeah, so it's likely that she has a 1 drop, because the deck runs a lot of them. Well, that's a little more land than I wanted. That's alright. Land go, I think. Yeah. Blue, white. Okay. Pseudo Warfare. I don't think she has any white blue 1 drops, so that's probably a slightly good sign for me. She might have, like, let's see what she has. Oh, that was a pretty draw. Does that change how I play things? This wouldn't be bad. Leaving this up also wouldn't be bad. Playing this down also wouldn't be bad. I think I actually do this. I can decide whether I want to use that offensively or defensively. She has... Okay, just a Thraben Inspector. Thraben Inspector, break a clue in a minute. Well, it's a slow enough game that that's not a terrible line. Maybe I'll actually attack in with... She gets in with both. I go to 17, yeah. I have a lot of life to play with right now, at least. It's not a bad one to get in pretty early. I'm going to play down Captivating Vampire. Do I keep Smuggler's Copter on defense, or do I run it in on offense? I think I have a better late game, so I think it's tempting to swing it in, but I think I pass, even though I'm not a good blocker against Student if Student gets big, but I think that's fine. Breaks a clue. Don't Reflector Mage me, bro. No Reflector Mage 1 time. Pays white mana. Levels up Student, but can't level it up twice because she doesn't have the right mana to do that. Could break a clue here. See if she gets the land. And if she gets the land, she could level them up again. That would be pretty strong. Well, no Reflector Mage. That's good news. This one's a sorcery. That's a little annoying. I think I keep playing defense because I'm pretty happy with my hand, really. She is getting the card advantage off of clues, but the Thraben Inspectors aren't doing much right now either. Breaks another clue. Alright. Up to 5 cards in hand. Draws. Blue, white, blue. Nope, just Meddling Mage. Meddling Mage on. I can think of naming a lot of cards here, honestly. Melissa's in the hell where you have to try to search through a list of every magic card ever. Vampire Nocturnus. Yeah, that's a good one to name. And another student. Or does she just level up? No, she put down a second one. Yeah, it's probably not bad. It doesn't make a lot of sense to level this one up when it can't attack anyway, I guess. Okay, pass his turn. Okay. Feast of Blood. Okay. Asylum Visitor. And let's crew it with this. I think there's some chance that I would discard this card. Yeah, I think I do. Not that this one's particularly good either, but it definitely seems better to me in this particular instance. This is Reflector Mage. No, my nemesis. Who does she target? Probably Bloodline Keeper. Okay. Well, be the vampire. Alright, you got it. Bloodline Keeper comes. Back to hand. I got a 3/3 flying vampire and a 2/2 vampire on defense now. She could get in a pretty big swing if she wants. Nope, looks like she's just playing down a Soldier of the Pantheon, which is a pretty good play. That means no attacks, I assume. Nothing that's a super juicy target for this one yet. Okay, pass this turn, I get. Well, that's not the best. So I could play down this, or I could do this and this. Probably do this, huh? Shows me what's coming up next too, which is kind of neat. Well, just a swamp. So I don't necessarily really want to attack in here. I guess there was some argument for doing this and this now that I think about it. That's alright. Let's crew by tapping this guy. Or do I leave it back on defense? Well, let's crew. Let's discard that. All my guys are huge right now. Maybe I should have attacked with more. Well, at least I have a good defense right now. Banish your priest on Nocturnus, I assume. That's fine. I wonder if she attacks here very much or not. I guess probably not, because there's not any really good attacks. I mean, she could, but I have a 4/2 that can block the 1/2s and the 1/1s, so yeah, no actual good attacks here for her, I think. Okay, I draw Nocturnus land. Is this what I want to do? Yeah, let's cast this with Kicker. Sack a creature, probably either a student or probably a Thraven Inspector. I have to imagine keeping student around is just better. And I guess I just pass? Banish your priest. Okay, wait till that comes down in targets, I think. Let's take control of, I don't know, Reflector Mage, why not? I'm at 21 life, I don't think she can kill me from here. Alright, you got it. This is probably just game. Trying to think of a world where this isn't just game. Well, I guess if I have another land on top. Oh, I do have another land on top. I still think it's probably game, but I'm not sure now, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have so much life that I'm not even that scared of just... Well, I did do one thing wrong, but that's alright, I guess. No, actually, no, I didn't. This one. Transform. Ooh, I did that wrong. I guess I could just attack all though anyway. Like, what's she gonna do? What can she kill here? I don't think she can kill very much. I could see her trying to kill a Nocturnus here, but to kill it she needs to give up 2 creatures, I guess, technically. No, 3. I think this is fine. I did screw that up though. I meant to crew smugglers with Lord of Lineage, and then I could have gotten the swamp off the top of my deck and hopefully hit what I needed to win, but not the end of the world. I think we're probably going to win this one anyway. It seems likely to me, but it does depend what she has. If she has a 3rd Banisher Priest, we could be in a little trouble. Reflector Mage would also be a little annoying. It's like you could kill a valuable piece like Nocturnus, but it just costs you so much. Like I said, I think the only way to do it... Yeah, that actually might make sense. Get rid of my Asylum Visitor. Costs you 2 creatures, but they're not super important creatures. And then chump block Nocturnus. Seems reasonable. Alright. Goes to 2. This is the turn of truth. Gather the townsfolk. Well, that's actually pretty good. That's a lot of 1/1s. I do have a flyer, though, that she doesn't have a way to block right now. Unless she has, like, Smuggler's Copter or something. Oof. Holy... I mean, I think I just win, but oh my god. That's pretty hilarious. I don't know if I've ever seen Final Hour... Fateful Hour, rather, come into play, but she just made 10 1/1s in one turn. Imagine if she had a Champion of the Parish out and it just like went from a 1/1 to an 11/11. It would be pretty good. But yeah, I have a 4/4 flyer right here, and this guy's flying too, which is 5/5, so hard for me to imagine a world where we don't just win here, but we'll find out. We get... Yep, that guy seems pretty good. I guess we don't want to loot with smugglers because we don't want it to get any worse. Don't even think we want to activate smugglers, so I guess maybe we should with the guy who can't block anyway. But I don't want to accidentally flip a land off the top, so I'm just going to say no to Smuggler's Copter. Want to keep that Gatekeeper on top. Well, that's a lot of damage from vampires. 8, 8, 9, 8, 9. 40 something. I bet she goes to negative 40, negative 43. All right. Well, that was a very intense match. Game 1, humans looked like they had pretty good control. Game 2, I thought humans had control and I thought they were going to win, and we eked it out. It was super close. I don't know. Like I said, I suspect Melissa made some mistakes and I made some mistakes in there. I know there was one turn she thought she had lethal and she didn't account for the lifelink I had, but it was super close. It was really good. And that last game, Vampires got to do its thing I mean, not the first time, because it got to in the second game eventually, but it was a squeaker. And this 3rd game, Vampires managed to take over. Melissa, I think, just didn't have a very good hand. She had to mulligan it a little bit. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.
Hey guys, Bobgar here. I just really wanted to quickly say, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you enjoy my content in general and would like to see more of it, subscribe. I'll be coming out with more content in the future. And please leave me comments and let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, both in terms of production and in terms of my play and my deck building and all that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.